The 29-year-old Republic of Ireland midfielder and winger has signed for top of the table, top of the championship side, AFC Bournemouth, until the end of the season, with a possible extension, a possible option to extend it for another year. This is an amazing deal for Bournemouth, amazing deal for Robbie Brady to get him back into football, and a great deal in general, guys. Before we jump into things, make sure to drop a sub down below. It means a lot to me and really helps out the channel. Drop a like down below, really helps me out in the algorithm and really means a lot to me, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below about the transfer in the comments, and we're gonna jump straight into things. Robbie Brady is 29 years of age, played many years at Burnley in the Premier League, and he's really a top class baller. In the Premier League, he played well for Burnley. He wasn't a starter that you'd play every single game, but he was a contributor, a guy who was a squad player. How he did last year, playing 12 starts, featuring 19 times. Year before that, 5 starts with still 17 appearances. He is a player that didn't start a heck of a lot for Burnley, but did feature quite a bit, either off the bench or just pitching in when he needed to play, or cup appearances. He was just a good all-around player for Burnley. And he's not the most contributor player. In the past 3 years, he's had 2 goals and 4 assists. So it's not the greatest numbers for a 29-year-old winger or midfielder. Hopefully, in an actual footballing side, he can pick it up. But he is a left midfielder who is more so, or a central midfielder, a guy who is going to be able to help track back defensively, but a guy who can put a shift in on the wing. He can play either wing, but also centrally. He can put a shift in, and he's a player that isn't going to be really centralized around himself. He's going to work selflessly and get back. He's going to help the team defensively, and he is just a great workhorse in the midfield. You need these kinds of players to help you towards a title, to really help you in the championship. The championship is a grafting league, a league that is relentless, a league that just goes on and on. And AFC Bournemouth need more players like this. And this is an amazing side Scott Parker is building here at Bournemouth. People probably thought he wouldn't have it to change teams, to move on from Fulham, his boyhood club, and go play for Bournemouth, or go manage Bournemouth, my bad, guys. And he is off to a stellar start. They're unbeaten in 12, 8 wins, 4 draws, 28 points, and bringing in a player like Robbie Brady will probably be a signing that isn't really looked at much, but should be talked about more. After losing players like Diego Rico, losing players like Arnaut Danjuma, and even Sam Surridge. These guys are huge players he's lost, but he has done some unbelievable business. The most expensive player he's brought in was Ryan Christie for $2.9 million. Besides that, he has jumped into the market and made some unbelievable deals and some unbelievable free agency signings. Bringing in likes of Robbie Brady, bringing in Gary Cahill, some top-class Premier League experienced players. And Robbie Brady is an amazing signing for Bournemouth, and it is undeniable. And yes, he hasn't played a heck of a lot. Yes, he's just a contributor. But you need these guys to come in and graft games out in the championship. And if you guys want to know how good he is or what he really brings to the team, at the solid height of 5'10" for a midfielder or a winger who can play both sides if you need him to, aerial duels, he's unbelievable. This is comparing him to all other attacking mids and wingers. This is from FV Ref, guys. These stats come from. He's in the 89th percentile, 1.78 aerial wins. Clearances, he is right up there in the 99th percentile, 2 clearances per game, and 1.95 blocks per game in the 94th percentile. Like I said, guys, he works his backside off defensively, and he is a guy who is always going to help out the team, no matter the situation. And Robbie Brady is an amazing player to have in that setup. It'll be interesting to see how he can actually play in a footballing side. Obviously, Scott Parker likes to play with the ball quite a bit more than a Sean Dyche's Burnley. So it'll probably be a bit of a transition for Robbie Brady, but it is a great move for Robbie Brady to get back into football. Like, he's only 29, guys. People might have thought he's older just because of how long he's been at Burnley. But this is a great move for Robbie Brady. You're staying in the English football pyramid. You're staying at a top club. AFC Bournemouth have a great young team with a really high ceiling and a great future ahead of them. Like Jamal Lowe, who's brought in, Dominic Solanke, David Brooks. Great players in this Bournemouth side. And if Scott Parker can keep bringing in the players he needs, keep moving this team on in the right direction, This team has such an amazing future and such a high ceiling. Robbie Brady is an amazing signing for AFC Bournemouth. Guys, I'll reiterate, Robbie Brady is signing for AFC Bournemouth until the end of the season with a possible extension of an extra year onto that. It is an amazing signing from Scott Parker and AFC Bournemouth to bring the experience and talent of Robbie Brady, the 29-year-old Republic of Ireland star, into this AFC Bournemouth side, who might possibly win the championship. Guys, let me know what you guys think of this signing down below in the comments. Drop a like, it really helps me out in the algorithm. Drop a sub, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.